The why, how, and what of communication. Have you ever heard an employee say something like, "I won't be able to meet the upcoming deadlines"? While the words may seem straightforward, they often hint at deeper underlying concerns. In this article, I delve into this statement through the lens of two well-known iceberg models, uncovering what lies beneath the surface. The iceberg models of Paul Watzlawick of communication and William Ury/Roger Fisher and Daniel Shapiro, positions vs. interests, share a common structure that emphasizes the elements of human interaction. Aligning these two models provides a deeper understanding of the interplay within communication strategies. Watzlawick's Communication Iceberg Model. 1. Above the surface, fact-based communication. The pure content of the communication, such as words, facts, or data communicated to the interlocutor. I want to complete this project by the end of this week. 2. Below the surface. Relational communication, the unspoken and emotional dynamic that underlies the actual content, such as tone, trust, nonverbal signals, and power. A leader's tone of voice, suggesting frustration or urgency, which influences how the message is received. Ury and Shapiro's iceberg model positions v. interests. 1. Above the surface. Positions. Explicit messages about what someone wants. Positions are noticeable but do not yet reveal underlying motivations. EMP. I need a 10% increase in my headcount next year. 2. Below the surface. Interests. The deeper needs, desires, fears, and motivations that drive a position. Interests often refer to humanistic needs such as autonomy, recognition, or security. SES. Asking for a higher amount of workers next year reflects my need for recognition, security, or justice. Practical implementation. 1. Communication while staying in touch with your stakeholders. Factual communication, based on your positions, only serves as a starting point in reaching a solution, while relational communication, tone, trust determines how my position is perceived. Recognizing deeper interests guides relational communication to build rapport and mutual understanding. 2. Conflict resolution. Relationship breakdown, the hidden dynamic in Watzlawick's model, results from long-established positions, evident in the Ury/Shapiro model. Addressing relational issues, e.g., respect, autonomy, generally leads to the discovery of shared/agreed interests. 3. Key questions so as to dive below the surface. What is being said by the other side? Position/facts. How is it being said? How is it being said? Why is it being said? Interests/basic motivations. Self-improvement. Practical implementation. Conflict in the workplace. Scenario. An employee says, "I am unable to meet the upcoming deadlines." Watzlawick's perspective. The actual message is failure to meet a deadline. The relational message may, our assumption, include frustration or fear of being perceived as an incompetent co-worker. Ury's/Shapiro's perspective. The position is to refuse to meet a deadline. The interest may be to avoid burnout, being overloaded, or the need for greater clarity on priorities. Conclusions. By addressing both relational communication, e.g., showing empathy, understanding people's psychological needs, and underlying interests, e.g., redistribution of tasks or a new role in the team, a manager is able to solve issues/problems more effectively than by merely focusing on positions or factual messages.